Hello. So about a week ago, I made a really long rant about Christians and Christianity on Facebook. And I wanted to make this video of me really just reading the post just so I can make a video about it. So here we go. I'm about to go on a rant about things that many Christians say that really pisses me off because I'm exhausted from listening to it. If you are not like this and if you are not like this and you identify as a Christian, then I'm not talking about you. If you are like this, then listen up and try to fix this kind of behavior, because I guarantee you that I'm not the only one who is exhausted from hearing these things. It bothers me when somebody who is complaining about something that is going on in their life that they are struggling with, and somebody else says something like, "This is just a part of God's plan for your life." No, stop saying that. Life is not fair. Life is not equal as much as we would like it to be. Some people are born with life-threatening illnesses, and you're going to tell these people that their risk of death is part of God's plan? If a teenager develops cancer, is that part of God's plan? If everybody lived similar lives and people were born equal, you could say that something happening to someone would be God's plan because he had that plan for all of us. But if he picks and chooses who gets born into wealth and who gets terminal illnesses at a young age, then your God is a God who is far from deserving any form of worship. I like to call it simping for gods, but yeah. When somebody dies and a believer says to their loved ones they're in a better place now. No. How are you going to tell someone who is hurting? How are you going to say that to someone who's hurting and misses them? That is not helpful. I'll tell you why it's not helpful. It's very common for people to start feeling suicidal after losing someone they loved, whether it be a family or a friend. They don't want to live without them. You telling them the recently departed loved one is in a better place might actually trigger that grieving person to try to hurt themselves because they also want to go to that better place. Saying someone is in a better place when they die is incredibly problematic. Please stop doing it. We should be... Oh boy. Yeah, we're almost done this. Almost done. Let's get through it. And then I said, stop telling gay people that they're going to hell, or that God doesn't love them for being gay. You're judging them when you're not allowed to. Only God can judge them. If God actually does exist and you're not making him up. People like to say God doesn't like homosexuality, but why? How come you don't question these things as a Christian? If something is bad, it should be based on a legitimate concern. What is the real life problem that homosexuality presents other than God just doesn't like it? Why? If you can't actually explain why something is bad, then it doesn't deserve to be condemned. And to wrap it up, I said, I don't believe in any God. I've been faithless for a long time. We'll see what's on the other side when we get there. This isn't a complete list of things I've heard many Christians say that bother me. This is just all I can think of off the top of my head. I also want to make it clear that I have no hate towards Christians in general. I am not trying to disrespect anyone's faith. I think we should all be allowed to believe in what we want as long as we aren't hurting people and aren't taking people's happiness away. If you believe in anything, believe in love, respect, compassion, and understanding. I guess that's all I have to say for now. If you watched me read all of this, then thank you for letting me rant. And yeah, that's my really, really long rant that I posted on Facebook about a week ago. So there you go. My rant about Christians and Christianity. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.